So as we close out today, let's discuss the current state of the council. This has been up to now looking obviously at the Old Testament passages, but 1 Corinthians 6 verse 3, Paul says that we, speaking to the church of Corinth, we will judge angels. So if mankind was created a little lower than the angels, how can we judge them? The answer to that question lies in the two births. The two births. In our first birth, in Adam, we are lower than the angels. But in the second birth, for those who are born again in Christ, those are seated with Christ in the heavenlies, as Ephesians talks about. And it's these humans who are elevated above the angels in the council. And that, I believe, is who Paul's referring to there when he says we will judge angels. It's those who have partaken, who have been born again. The second birth will elevate humanity, those who are born again, above the angels. Now, why is that? Because as Christ is surpassingly greater than any angel or any other God, as he is the God of gods, Deuteronomy 10:17, Psalm 136 verse 2, Daniel 2:47, and Daniel 11:36 all say, use the phrase God of gods for the God of Israel. So just as Christ is surpassingly greater than any angel or any of these other gods, as the book of Hebrews also makes clear, so those in Christ are seated where he is, according to Ephesians 2:6. In Ephesians 3 verse 10, Paul gives kind of a summary. I'm not going to read the entire chapter of Ephesians 3, but in verse 10, Paul says this, and he's referring to all the things he said up to that point, of course. He says, "This is so that God's multifaceted wisdom may now be made known through the church to the rulers and authorities in the heavens." So again there, the church is revealing things to the rulers and authorities in the heavens, or those would be other members of the council. So our inheritance, our calling, and our destiny in Christ is much greater than it ever would have been in Adam. Adam was not God. Jesus Christ is God. So humanity can either remain in Adam, or we can be born again and be in Christ. And those who are in Christ, the idea of theosis, will be like him.